Okay, so you're going to start out with your third finger on the 5th fret of the D string. Then you're going to take, you're going to skip the G string here. And then on the B string, you're going to have a bar here, there on the 2nd fret, and then bar on the E, although you don't really have to. It's just a more comfortable way of playing it. You're going to want your pinky here actually on the 5th fret of the E string. I think you'll just find that it's easier to do this kind of like a bar shape rather than like that. That's really awkward feeling, but whatever feels best to you. Okay, so then now looking at my right hand, we're going to start out hitting the open A note, and then we're going to hit the D string, the B string, and the E string all at the same time. So it'll be like ba bum ba ba. So again, you're hitting the A string, and then you're doing that cluster of 3 strings. And don't hit the G string. If you do, it's not really a big deal because it'll just click, because that 4th finger will probably be bumping up against that anyway. So and then we're gonna move these fingers down here. So now this 3rd finger slides from here on the 5th fret of the D down to the 4th fret of the D, and you're putting the 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and then hitting that same cluster of 3 strings again, not worrying about the A string, the G string, excuse me. So we're going to hit the A string and then do the D, B, and E strings. Then we're going to swap these 2 fingers. So move that there and that one there. So now this finger, 2nd finger, is on the 3rd fret of the D string, and the 3rd finger is on the 4th fret of the B string. And the other fingers, this one and this one, stay the same. So again, same pattern with your right hand. You're going to hit the A and then the D, B, and the E strings together. And as you notice, I'm basically kind of palm muting the A right after I hit it almost. Just experiment, whatever sounds best to you there. And then what you're going to do there then is go to the 4th fret of the B and the E strings and bar those 2 there, and then slide into it. And then lay down your 3rd finger here to bar the G and the B strings. And then bar the G and the B strings here on the 5th fret. Hammer on to the 6th fret of the G. So again, that's then just Put your finger down here. So 7th fret to 5th fret on the D string. And then we're going to just run all the way down here to the 4th fret, starting on the 7th fret of the A. Okay, so that was a little fast, so we'll go. And that finger there is coming down on the 5th fret of the E string. So once again, that's so that whole second section goes there's different ways that you could phrase that. Okay, now for the variation. The first lick, the first part of the lick is exactly the same, and then the variation comes where you would normally go here. So you start out from here doing the same slide, and then you want to be on the 5th fret of the D string, the 4th fret of the G string, and the 5th fret of the B string. And you really want to go real fast, pluck those 3 strings and go. Just slide that whole shape up to here. So 7th fret on the D, 6th fret on the G, 5th fret, 7th fret on the B, and then back down. So, and then you're really just milking that vibrato with all 3 strings for all it's worth. So you really get that kind of soulful feel to it. So again, that's okay. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys.